Hey guys, I'm back, and today I am going to just review a project of mine. You might be wondering why I'm doing it on my channel, and it's really just because I'm only doing it because my dad decided it would be best, since he can't do a 5-minute up video or 15 on his email. He can't send one. So we had to go with plan B, and I decided to just do this on my channel to review my project and send the link to my teacher. And here it is. This is my social studies town. I really hope you like it. And I know there's going to be disappointment and stuff to some people. And also you might be wondering why I don't have grass. I wasn't able to add grass because it'd be too much work. Because I had to do the roads, I had to do the track, because as you can see right here, and also parking lots. I had to leave like a rectangle right there for the cars to come in, because there's white rectangles to line up the cars perfectly. So just to quickly start off, I have some parking lots at the school, I have another one right there, by the grocery store, and by a bunch of other places. You'll be able to see them as we go through the whole town. So to start off, we're gonna go to one of my first buildings, the school. Now, first of all, before we get to the bus, and I'll explain about that, I just want to let you know, if you're wondering what these blue things are right here, they are solar panels. You're going to see that through the whole town, right here, that big one, and especially this giant one right here. So, in case if you're wondering, the blue things on top of most of these buildings are solar panels, okay? They're the type of things to give you energy for free Wi-Fi and stuff. But to start now to the bus. You might be wondering why I didn't make the bus yellow. I had to make it gray. Well, I'll tell you, I had to use yellow for the school, the grocery store. I had to use it for many buildings and many other stuff. So that's why. So I wasn't able to get it for the bus. And also, before we talk about the school, here are the Harry Potter minifigs I used. Now you might be wondering why I'm using them. I'm only using them because they're kids. They obviously go to school. So that's what I did. Besides, these are the new Harry Potter minifigures. They're the perfect size. And that's also the Muggle right there from Fantastic Beasts, the one who's a baker, I put him there to look like the teacher, so he can teach the kids. And also, that's a janitor. You can tell with the broomstick. So let's get on with the school. Now, I used the yellow to give them out signs, so I used yellow for elementary. And I also used blue for middle school. I'm just going to move the bus so you can see. There we go, middle school. And finally, gray for high school. And another round of yellow for the cafeteria. Here we also have the playground. That's the slide. Those are the monkey bars. I know it's not much, but I couldn't do an entire playground around the whole town. So this was the best I could do. I also built that tree right there. It's not from a set. I literally built that tree. I hope you like it. Let me know if the comment section is there below the video. Please let me know. I'm just going to quickly set the bus back in its position. Now moving on, we have the farm. And if you're wondering why I have the farm colored up at the top, is because usually when I play with Lego, I always think about just creative imagination, full of colors and stuff. But that's the thing. Apparently, I forgot about the project, and now I needed to match up with color. So I decided to have this minifigure right here have a paintbrush and paint all over the rooftop to look like it's its anniversary. And next we have a lake right here, which a horse is drinking out of. I also put a lake here because not only was it on the list, but I also wanted to put it by the farm because that's where some farms have a pond and stuff. So that's why I put a lake right there. I know it's not huge, but I tried, okay? I mean, this is hard. It took me about 2 weeks to build this, or even 3. And also we have a horse walking out of the barn, a couple flowers. We also have an electric windmill. I put that there because the farm needs to be powered up, for the horses and stuff, to heat up the barn. And also I did the same for the school. Well, not really for the school, but for town hall, which we will get to soon. Now, moving on from the farm, we're going to go to the grocery store. I decided to name it G Shoppers. It might be a bit blurry for you guys to see, but I named it G Shoppers. like grocery shoppers, only it's short with the G. And we have a minifigure right here who Michael Myers right there is going to take out. Even though this isn't Haddonfield. This is my town. Yep. Funny. Anyway, next we have a hotel. I couldn't remember if I planned for it to be a motel or a hotel. But either way, it could be both. I don't know. Anyway, so here we have a hotel. I'm going to call it hotel for people to sleep in. Because after all, I named it Sweet Dreams. Because after all, a hotel needs a perfectly good name, so I named it Sweet Dreams if you have any. Hopefully. And I also have a gray owl right there on the rooftop, along with a solar panel. And I added a couple weeds right there. Not what you think, but I mean like grass weeds, along with the tree right there. And yes, there's a couple parking lots. And yep. So that, I know it's small, but not everything has to be perfect. At least I matched up most of its color. Anyway, so really quick, here's the homeless shelter right here. It doesn't even have a door, which is very sad. Yeah. But anyway, here we also have a mosque, which is another church. I have a church, I'll show you soon. But here it's on fire because this car crashed into it and somehow set it on fire. And this guy was the cause of it, so he's going to jail. And also, there's dead bodies, apparently. I only added them right there because I wanted it to have like a little action. Like, for example, Spider-Man. He's trying to save the day by either trying to put it out with his webs, which I don't guarantee is going to work, or he's just trying to swing to the building and get some people out of there before they burn, which is good. I mean, not people burning is good. I mean like he's trying to save the day. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not what you think. And I also had Mater taking the truck away. And also, now we get to some good stuff. A factory. And if you're wondering what these are, I'll gladly tell you. Those are little chimneys. Like, you know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Like the new one? I haven't seen the old one, but the new one. There's like chimneys all over the factory. And that's what I did. I had a skinny chimney, and I had a fat chimney, which is also short, apparently. But no biggie. And also, I have one more electric fan right there, like an electric windmill, to like power up the factory. Yep, I did it. And also, we just have a little house right here. Now, you might be wondering why I don't have a proper door for this house. Well, I'll tell you why. I didn't have enough doors to like go through the whole town, so I had to improvise and use like windows to make it look like a door. Like, you know, like those screen doors or something. You know, like the doors you see now. You understand. And we also have an old Harry Potter owl Hedwig from the old sets. And I added it there because sometimes owls show up around houses. Which also goes for that brown owl right there at that other house. And also, right there, it's green bricks for the door. Again, I didn't have enough doors, so you're going to have to bear with me. Next, we also have a police station. I even have a police sign right there to make it say, like, it's a police station. And that's a cell right there. I had a cell right there because when I had it like this, it only looked like an office, and it wasn't so perfect, so I had to improvise. Yep. And next we have a fire department, which the fire truck right there is going to come out and save the day. And yes, I couldn't find the door for that, so let's just say someone was walking in and they left the door straight open. But next beside it is the hospital. I didn't label it or anything because I just put the symbol. Like, for example, Pingu, the penguin shows, in the hospital, it's just a symbol like that. So, yep, I did what I did. Yep. And also a station. Now, you might be wondering why I did not build a station. I couldn't build a station because I didn't have too many parts for it. So, I decided to go with plan B and just put a Thomas station right there. Which also is another thing. I added Thomas in here because he's a train, and that's why I added track. It's another way of transportation. Because I needed like a whole lot more vehicles for transportation. Because you can't just ride cars, you know. You need a bus and you need a train. That's what you need. Which also leads to this station right here. You may have noticed that. This grand couple is waiting for Thomas to get to that station, which he will be traveling someday. And if you're wondering why I added that there, it's just so the train wouldn't fall off or anything. Like, it would be perfectly still. I didn't do that for this because it was more like a turn. And that's also one quick thing. that's what I did here. Like, sometimes there will be sharp turns, so you're going to need that to hold Thomas still and stuff. And it's also another one here and there. I didn't add one here because that's a crossing. Yep. And also next, the town hall. And yes, there's another electric windmill, but that's for the town hall. So there's town hall. I even labeled it back here, right here. Now, I also matched it in with like a couple spare colors just to help it like get into many pieces. So that's why there's like yellow, white, black, and blue, which isn't bad or anything, but I just want to let you know. I also had to get this door, and that's one thing I hate about these doors. You have to like get a special like spot to like hold it together. That's one thing I don't like about these doors, but I tried. Anyway, so now we're almost done. We also have a movie theater. I didn't have time to label it because I wanted to try and get this video out soon for my teacher. But here it is. Welcome to my movie theater. Again, I had to improvise by using windows for doors. And here is a church. Now, yes, this isn't made out of Lego. I can explain. You see, this is a set of Hagrid's hut out of like weird pieces of Lego, which is totally terrible because the instructions are just terrible. Like, trust me, if you buy one of these sets, you're going to find out that this is a waste of your money because it's just terrible. The instructions suck. It's nothing like Lego instructions. Believe me, you're going to regret buying these things. I mean, this is terrible. That's why you see it, like, screwed up. It looks a bit like the one from, you know, The Outsiders, the movie? Well, this is what it might look like. It looks like the abandoned church. Even though it looks cool, it was a good movie. I mean, I just tried. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. Anyway, the final building, and then we're going to get into final detail. The mall. I also gave it a cool name that I want you guys to think about and tell me what you think in the comments, if there is comments. But here it is, Color Mall. I decided to name it Color Them All, like, you see the apostrophe? The green apostrophe by the M? Color Mall, which is like Color Them All, but it's a mall, so it's like Color Mall. Yeah, that's what I did. And I'm so sorry if you didn't see that. I'm just trying to get it still. Anyway, so that's most of my buildings, and now for our final touches in this little street right here. I did a crossway to walk from the theater and church to the mall, and here is a street light. Now I'm not saying that I'm the best or anything, I'm a beast, but I'm just saying this is probably what some people in my class could have forgotten to do, add street lights. Like, I haven't seen their projects, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying if they did get that idea, good job, but in case they didn't, this is what they want to think about if they might do a project like this. I'm not saying they suck. I'm not saying the people in my class suck, but I'm just saying that this could be an idea that they could have. I'm just saying. But if anything, I'm sure their towns are awesome. I'm just saying. But that's pretty much it for my town. And again, don't worry about the street light. I'm just saying it could have been a perfect idea that people could have forgotten about. I just don't know. I haven't seen their towns yet, but if anything, I might ask my teacher to send me pictures just to see. But if the comments are there, please let me know what you think. And if you did like this project, hit the thumbs up button, like button, and please subscribe for more. And if anything, I'll see you in the next video. See you later, everyone.